Alright, so we reset the game, so that way some of the textures are fixed and stuff like that. I wish there was a permanent way to fix it. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Yellum's note. Why was that so hard to pronounce? The spring is stagnant, black crows turn white, mirth is sweet as honey, ignorant who becomes the wise man. Okay. Unlock the key. Was I not supposed to do that? Did I mess up? Did I do? All right, we're gonna run with it. Yellum's coffin. Nightshade. Chick trader's coffin. Orphan's coffin. Hunter's coffin. I mean, we have a key. Key of the foul. Huh. Okay. I'm a little confused here, but I mean, at least here we can repair some stuff. Or I would say repair, but we don't have any of the the perks required to. What perk am I missing from smithing? Let me check and see. So I thought I had like 100% smithing. Steel, dwarven. Yeah, my smithing's already up. I don't know why it's saying I can't do anything. That's a little weird, a little upsetting. It's not enchanting, is it? No, it's not enchanting. No. It's kind of unfortunate that we can't like repair things or improve them. Now here, I just don't have the item, which makes sense. I don't have like any still ingots to do anything like that, so that's fine. That makes sense. I'm just really confused why I can't burn the point. Oh, we can make bombs. Okay. And then here's like weapons we can make. Let's see. Nothing really we need here, I don't think. I mean, we can make some iron ingots. Requires 365 daggers. So at the very least now we can, Oh, it was steel, not iron. I'm an idiot. Anyway, that's fine. Again, not exactly sure why we can come in here. Huh. Blessed Ravine. Oh, this takes us back here. Okay, interesting. Okay. So that brings us all the way back here if we need to come back here. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, that's making a little bit more sense now. I guess the music box, if we, whatever use a music box, I guess it transports us here. I guess that's my assumption. Can we go back to where we was using the music box? Okay, we can. Okay, interesting. So I guess we can come back there if we ever need to come back to Skyrim per se, and kind of like do like weapons, equipment, stuff like that. We have the option to go back. Okay, that's actually pretty convenient and good to know. So that way, if you need like trade in items, trade and stuff like that. Okay. So what is our mission here? Time for some changes. Ask Arlen Asgarson to rebuild the next room. Okay, that's something totally unrelated. That's Witcher related stuff, so that's not really what we're here for. Truth be told, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if this is the end of the quest, to be honest with you. It may be, because I know technically Glenmoril isn't finished. So this could be the last portion of the mod, right? This very well could have been like the final chapter of the mod, and it's just not ready just yet. Okay. Because it doesn't seem like there's any, like, we don't have any quest logs. We don't have anything we can really go to. I think we made it to the end of, like, what we can access. We'll double check just to be sure. Who's this guy? Musketeer Wilmer.
You still seem to be sane.
Where am I?
This is Palun. What kind of backwater simpleton doesn't know that? There's an epidemic, monsters, raids, and horrible security. Best to leave the city as soon as possible and return home.
I'm looking for something in this place. Don't do it, you better give it what you're looking for. It's too late to die, you know? Interesting. Do you know Kyne's maiden?
Kyne. Who's that? Your loved one. I'm sorry, I don't know her. But I'm sure you'll find someone else instead.
What do you know about the blue star?
It hasn't dawned since that star appeared. I don't know how many days it's been. How long it's been. But I won't give up. I'll keep going until the end. I have to protect this city. It's my job to do so.
Are you okay?
I just hurt my knee fighting those monsters in the square. A little rest and I'll be fine.
Do you need anything?
Well, I need a drink. A very strong drink. I should be the one to do this, but I can't walk right now. I guess you'll have to do. If you see anyone still in their right mind, tell them to come to the square. They'll be safe here since the Musketeers dealt with monsters here. And if you find any of the other Musketeers, help them out of their misery. They've all lost their minds.
Okay. Find the pawnbroker, find the alchemist.
Until next time.
And then, of course, I guess finding alcohol, too. I don't know where to get hard alcohol from. I mean, if we find it, we find it.
It's nice to have someone decent around. Stay with me for a minute, will you?
Nah, we're good. Oh, hello.
Every adventure requires a first step.
Which way will the yarn ball roll?
The way the moon lifts the sea, or maybe the way the sea swallows the moon. Either way, rotation is important. If it doesn't roll round, the ball of yarn won't go anywhere. Have you ever seen a dog beaten? I haven't yet. The butcher in Brever sang through his nose. My fella's feet tickled. So the weather that day was sunny and sometimes raining dogs.
I'm looking for blue
Oh,
cheese.
cheese. You're right. Cheese is great. But don't get me started on the blue cheese. Do you know what happens if you eat even one bite of that thing? You'll vomit up a hair bar and that's forever. The universe would be covered in hair. That Nibin's pipe player is on a wild goose chase. When Sanguine comes along, it's already too late to stop it. The spoon will be bent. Well, some go this way and some go that way. But as for me, myself, personally, I prefer the cheese. It doesn't matter. If you don't know where you are going, any road will get you there.
That's the only part of that made some sense, but... Alright, Skooma Cat, thanks. So it looks like we got a couple of people to find. Collection sack, and then we got some, A group of Musketeers have been cursed by heresy and lose their sanity. We need you to hunt them down to protect their honor. So, okay, so we got like a new area. Since Pauline is dark and a cat with the eyeball pattern has been wandering around the area, something terrible is going to happen if we do nothing. Please destroy the cat. Sure. If we see it, we see it. Are you the weird cat? You look terrible. Did you pick up some food? That's right. But you eat what's in those barrels around here, didn't you? I could smell this sneak thief on you. Well, okay. So what's the purpose of your trip? Are you here to see the signs? Or the sights? I'm looking for Kyne's daughter. Is that what you're looking for? I think they're all dead. Well, if you still want to look for them, be free to do that. The poor wretches whose death were not accepted by the earth and the shadows were left to wander the earth, they're useless. Why do you seek this land of yours? I'm looking for a guy in Khajiit. He is a lowly upbringing and he's dirty with money. Have you seen him anywhere? Are you chasing after your boyfriend? Ha, it's not like that. Don't give me any funny hunches. I remember him, but not here. Yes, but his scent is still there. I guess that means I can still catch up. Alright, interesting. I guess she doesn't say anything after that. Okay.
Swift hunting.
Oh, okay, so there is some voice acting. Not a lot, but there is some. Okay. So we have a new area to look around. pawnbroker, Emil.
Alright, stop! Don't kill me!
Kill or not kill is the only good as your attitude.
Ah, I'm not edible. Get away from me!
I'm not gonna eat you. Jesus. You're not a very good listener. I won't do
Are
anything.
you sure? Well, you really freaked me out. You look like a bandit at a first glance. I thought you were a monster.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, like, decked out in gear. What's going on in the city?
I don't know. I've been drinking all night with my friends. It's like it's still the middle of the night. My friends left somewhere. What's going on?
Honestly, dude, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. What are you doing here?
I'm hiding. There are raiders on the main street, and you can hear monsters screaming in the square. There's nowhere to run.
Musketeers dealt with the monsters in the plaza. That's safe there now.
That's good. Musketeers. Well, that square certainly sounds safer than here. I'll move there. I don't want to be scared and alone in the dark anymore.
Alright, so at least we found one. I'm going to take your stuff because you don't need it. Alright, so we're good here. Found one. Pretty sure they don't mind if I open this. If I can open it. There we go. Oh, literally there's something on the ground. Elixir of regeneration. Let's see here. Gold, greater soul gem. Hunter iron fist. Target takes 30 points of frost damage. Okay. Boots of sneaking. We can try and break those down if we need to. And then we don't need the steel sword. It's not really useful to us, to be honest. Looks like there's a lot of places to kind of like look around and try and hunt people and stuff. It's like another note. Lucky Bell came from the sea by pulling in such as the hunger of slugs. Okay, well, looks like this town is like all but like destroyed and abandoned, so I'm not expecting any shops or anything. Hello. Okay. Hello, Robin. Robin the Short Strider. Don't get me wrong, I didn't kill him. He was already dead when I got here. Eureka of cowards, you to have the balls to kill a man. Thank you. That's quite the compliment for a thief like me. I like you a little bit. Hey, you're a stranger, right? Why don't you buy some information from me? I'm getting a little too rich scavenging corpses. How about the first one's free? Let's get to know each other, mister. Alright. I'm looking for Kind's maiden. Kind. I've heard that somewhere. I can't remember. Oh, wait. There's one thing that comes to mind. There's a preacher in the church named Boltsmeer. I overheard him talk about it when I broke in once. Well, you have to ask him for the details. I honestly don't want anything to do with him. I have a bad feeling about him. And that's probably a good thing. I want to know what's going on in the capital. The followers of her scene are running amok and doing whatever they want. They are turning people into beasts and hunting them. The residents are furious. You better stay away from the main street up ahead. The mob is killing anyone who looks suspicious. Do you know anything about the Blue Star? What are you going to do if you know something like that? You have to ask a fortune teller about that kind of thing. Alright, so he doesn't really know anything. Information is life and money. It's important, man. Fair enough. Alright, so he doesn't really know oh, God. Okay, alright. We didn't fall. I don't know if we can get out of that if we fall. Okay, so far we haven't ran into anyone who's going to kill us. Oh, well, never mind. Speak of the devil, right?
Never should have come here.
Alright, so these are the guys, the beast hunters, that are basically turning people into monsters and hunting them, as he said. We're trying to see if we can find more people. Quite a few people here we need to find. Don't know if we're going to be able to do it all in one video. We'll try. But it is a lot to hunt for, and like the textures may also block our progress too. Which is unfortunately very concerning. I wish there was a way to fix it, because even if I don't use the HD textures, I think it's probably just the Modlist itself. There may be stuff just like overlapping each other in terms of like the textures that Glenmoril uses. I'll take that pistol. It's actually a pretty good pistol. They could just be overlapping in terms of textures, and I don't know which textures are overlapping which textures, unfortunately, because my mod list is pretty extensive. I mean, we'll try and figure it out. Oh, I probably ran into too many of them. That's fine. Luckily, they're not that tough. Damn dogs. Alright. There's like a Bloodborne feel to it, to be honest with you. Please, kill the cat. There we go. At least we got one of the side quests done. Trace, Robin, Short Strider. So lots of stuff. This place is pretty big, like I said. A lot of stuff that we can do, we can hunt for. We may be here for a while, like I said. Oh, Jesus. That can't be good. That's not a good sign. I will say, though, I think I'm going to use this as a screenshot. That seems like a pretty good screenshot to me. Or maybe the statue. One of the two. Is there anyone at... You helped me out. You've all been killed. Possessed beast hunter. I don't trust you, man. Can't quench my... Yep. I think I stunned him. Wasn't too bad. Hatchet, beast mask, beast hunter pistol, silver, elixir, talisman of musketeers, and throwing knives. So I think he was one of the musketeers, unfortunately. And then just some other regular people. Hello. Zanzar. The stench of blood is revolting. You're not from this town, are you? I am not. In any case, whoever comes close to the secrets of the moon will fall into the hands of the beast. You will be the prey of this great hunt. Alright. Seems like I got myself involved in shit that I shouldn't have. And looks like he's going to let me through. We can kind of search back here a little bit before we continue forward. It seems like we can still find the alchemist, and we don't need to trace Robin anymore because we already found him. So let's see if we can find the alchemist real quick before we venture forward.
Someone there?
I like how you can get like a critical strike after you do like a perfect block. I really do love Valhalla Combat. It's a great mod that I think everyone should like add on to their mod list, to be honest with you. I did make a showcase video on it if you want to check it out. Essentially what it does is brings like modern mechanics to like Skyrim, such as being able to like block projectiles, stuff like that. A little bit more of a faster paced combat system with being able to block like basically be able to continue attacking while still having stamina and stuff like that. So. Okay. Stupid crow. You know, I saw them earlier and I didn't think there was going to be a threat, but here we are. Possessed citizen. Okay. So they basically turn them into like wolves or something, it looks like. Which makes sense why they have like the silver guns and silver bullets. Like basically turn them into like werewolves and hunting them. Alright. Ooh, quite a bit of stuff here. I'm actually going to take the majority of this. Musketeer pistol, we can take that, and then lots of potions. Can never go wrong with potions. Actually, let me take a look at the pistol that we picked up. Let's see. We picked up the... Where is it? Did I pass it? I think I might have passed it. We got the rifle. Where is the pistol? Is it down below? Yeah, Beast Hunter pistol. Okay. Huh. It looks funny when you try and hold it in your right hand. That's pretty, or your left hand. Let me see what it looks like if I actually hold it correctly. Yeah, it doesn't hold correctly. A little weird, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. Wouldn't be the first time we've had like weird stuff. Coffin. Alright, so we're just grave robbing now. And then petrol bombs. It looks like we're about to find the alchemist. Okay, he's inside this building. How do I get inside? Okay, yeah, this is what I mean by like, unfortunately, like the textures act weird, so it can like prevent progress. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. It's definitely something that's in my mod list. I'll have to try and fix it. Give me 1 second while I try and fix this. Okay, cool. So luckily, all we really have to do to fix it is to just restart the game. Not completely, but go back to the main menu. And that fixes like some of the texture problems for the time being. It's inconvenient, but it is what it is.
What are you looking for?
It's one of the main reasons why I want to use like a new mod list after this. What's going on in the city?
I don't know why, but it no longer dawns. And crazy people are rioting all over the place since that started.
What is business even like in these times? How's the economy?
It's bad. All the customers these days just attack me for no reason. Well, I've beaten all of them to a pulp so far. I spent a lot of gold on this store. I don't want to just close it down.
If you're gonna do business, you better do it in a safe
True
place.
enough. Even if I deal with all the thugs here, it's all just a lost cause if I don't make any gold. Fine, I'll move.
Cool. All right. So we found alchemist, and then we found, I think, we found the who was the other person that we found? We'll do with those later. I can't remember, but we found 2 people. So that's good so far. So, we continue to trace these people. Find the blacksmith. Let's take a look at the map, even though the map's going to be a little confusing. 'Cause essentially, we're in a whole new area. Yeah, we're basically in a whole new area. And the reason we have these places unlocked already, even though we haven't like been to them, is because whenever I restarted the list to kind of get like back to where I was, I did use like a map command to like show all areas, so that way I didn't have to like rediscover places to like fast travel and stuff. But it does affect modded areas either. Now I haven't fast traveled anywhere within like the mod itself, just because it doesn't seem like it's a point to do so, because I do want to experience everything that the mod has to offer, which means going to like new places, new areas, and like story stuff. So I'm not fast traveling to like new locations. But they are unlocked on the map, so which is why you see them unlocked on the map, even though I haven't been to them yet. Just kind of give a little backstory to that. But it seems like we have a few more people we can find. And I mean, we got to find everyone at some point. But we already found, like, I think 2 out of the 6 or 7 people we was kind of tasked to find. So we got to find the blacksmith. the doctor, the bartender, and then like, oh, hello, that. I totally missed that. Jesus, this place is crazy. Yeah, you're not innocent. I don't believe that. Defeat Hellspawn of Raziel. Okay. Why are you running? It's not gonna do you any good. Looks like another musketeer. And we did level up. Took a while, but we did level up. Beast rifle. So yeah, these are just old, kind of what I expected, to be honest. These are all like old musketeers that got affected by Raziel's curse, or whatever curse that they're doing. Started Moonlight Hunt. Trace the heretic. Okay, so a lot of people to trace, but yeah, kind of like what I expected. We're probably not gonna find any of the musketeers. They've probably all been killed, or they've been turned. So we're like getting them, or we're killing them and getting their like medallions and stuff. So it doesn't really surprise me. Hello, Ruddy man. You're not from the city. Also, have you drifted to this island? I don't know who you are. I'm not from this city. How do you know? I know. The curse that consumes you is different from the one that infests this land. I too have been cursed by the red shell and transformed to something close to drug. What are you doing here? I've been thinking about the home of the shell. The memory of the old collapse seems to be at the bottom of the deep sea. This figure may be a remnant of things that were once gave up or cannot give up. How come you look like that? I can't remember anything before I took this form. All I have now is this shell. Do you know what's happening in this city? The secret of the world is that it does not move, but here it is moving without being settled. It would be sterile to discuss what is happening. All right, so it seems like he either doesn't know what's going on, or doesn't want to discuss what's going on. And again, I really wish there was a way to fix these textures, man. I don't know, like, because definitely things that are happening. Oh, you look interesting. Giant chaplain. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Why the textures just don't stay fixed. It's a little annoying. Hello. You seem like you're going to be a problem later on that I have to deal with. Definitely not looking forward to that. I don't know. I'm going to try, like, do a couple of fixes. I'll call this video here short. Hunt Undead Beast Java. I'm going to try and see if I can find some fixes for this. I don't know exactly what it is, to be honest. It seems like two textures are clashing. I don't know which ones are. But I'll try and figure it out, and I'll try and get this fixed so it's not like a continuing issue. Alright, so this is a little awkward. What's going on, guys? Hero here, and yeah. So at the time of recording this episode, I thought that there was a little bit more to continue on from this point. But as people told me in the comment and kind of reading on the mod description, Glenmoril isn't technically finished. It goes up to chapter 4, and I believe it's like a quarter or halfway up to chapter 4, which is taking the boat over to the new island, which is what we're at right now. So I've kind of reached that point to where, yeah, there's some side quests and things you can do, but the story doesn't really continue on from there, kind of based on what I'm reading from both the comments and the mod page. So that's why part 25 come to like an abrupt end to where I was going to restart and fix the textures. But at that point, after reading and seeing what's going on, there's really not too much else there for me to showcase with that particular mod itself in terms of like story related content. You can do some of the side quests and get a little bit more backstory and history, but up to that point, there's not really too much else to do. So that's why you see in my face kind of explaining what's coming up next. So with the completion of Glenmoril, there is one more quest that I'm going to be doing with Raziel. and that is going to be Unslad or however you pronounce it, which is going to complete the trilogy of mods that I've done so far, which is Vigilant, Glenmoril, and Unslad or Unslad, however you want to pronounce it. Following up from that, like I said before in the video, I believe it was in this video or the video previously, I'm going to be getting a new mod list to essentially balance out everything and kind of start like a new quest series from that. I think with the mod list I currently have, it's a little cluttered, and that's kind of causing some issues with things like textures and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I may try and salvage it because I do like the way that it's set up. And I do already have like a list of quest mods that I typically wanted to do. But like I said before, the next one's going to be with a new character. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to build that character as. I know she's going to be a female, and she's going to be more mage related. I just don't know if I'm going to have her be like a specialist in a certain branch or a certain tree, or I'm going to have her be like an all-around specialist or things like that. But I know the next quest that we're going to be taking a look at is going to be a little bit more magic related. So combat's going to be a little bit more different. It's going to be a little bit more range with magic spells and things like that. So it should be a little bit of a different contrast to what you guys been seeing now with like the Witcher character. Will he make a return? Most likely. I do have the Protheus mod installed, which allows me to transport characters between save files within the same mod list. So I can always import him in and kind of have him as like an extra companion and stuff like that to kind of like continue on this whole branching storyline, as it were. So that's kind of the plan here. The way that I'll probably make this work is that I believe I can create a new character and then import her basically into the world where Raziel's at, so that way we still have all like the main stuff completed, and kind of have her build up from there. I'm not exactly sure what would be the best way to do it, because the problem with doing it that way is that I'm still going to have like Raziel's quest logs in. So I think it'd be safer just for me to do like a separate save, and kind of like complete certain things. So it's kind of like more of like a seamless world, as it were. I mean, either way will work probably, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think of the best way to do it so that way a lot of things don't get bogged together in like one consistent save file. But it's also kind of hard to like transfer characters without like transferring like their not their skills, but like their story related stuff, right? Because if I make a new character, then of course Glenmoril, Vigilant, and then Unslad, they're all gonna have to be beaten again in order for those things to count within that character's like quest line, right? So to kind of say like, okay, well, this is just another character in a vast world. These things have already been done in the back end. Now this is time for her story. And I think probably the easiest way, now that I'm thinking about it, probably would just be to create a new character, kind of have her power leveled up. I'm thinking probably to around like level 30-ish, 35, nothing too high. And then bring her over into Raziel's world, and then just kind of like hide things that aren't really important and stuff like that in terms of like the quest. Or I'm sure you guys really don't mind, honestly, because I don't really show the quest log too much. So it shouldn't be really too much of a problem with that. So we'll figure something out, but that should be starting, I believe, the next couple of days. So you'll get, obviously, this episode here of Glenmori will be the last one, and then I need to start recording for Unslad, and then I need to also start recording for Frost. I'm just kind of at like a rock and a hard place if you guys watched episode 2, but I think I have a strategy to which to get out of that, so more Frost related content will come from that as well. And then, of course, more streams will be coming up by the time this video goes up, which I think will be on Tuesday. There are a couple of games I will be streaming during the week. I believe Dark and Darker has another play test, which I may try and do on Friday. And then Hogwarts Legacy, which originally I was going to try and stream on Tuesday, which I still might, depending on how it goes with like my other plans. I do have a movie that I plan on watching. It's an animated movie, the Sword Art Online movie. I'll plan on watching that. And so depending on how late it is, I might start Hogwarts Legacy that night, that Tuesday. And then I'll play more of it that Thursday, like a longer stream. So we'll see what happens. I'll definitely keep you guys updated. So yeah, this kind of like a quick rundown of what's going on and why there's like a little IRL segment here. I'm really bad at these. Kind of really don't like looking at the camera when I talk, and also like look at OBS, which is right here. But anyway, that's to kind of give you a little bit of a gist of what's happening and why like this particular playthrough was cut short, or at least part per se, as long as like the longer like 35-45 minutes, and why you just have like me talking. So hopefully that clears up some information. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. And I will kind of put a list of some of the mods I plan on doing, like in like the community page. So if you see like a post on that, let me know which mods that you think you want to see first, or if you have any recommendations for like mods that would fit well with Raziel's character or with the mage character that I plan on building here in the next couple of days. Let me know which quest logs that you think would be interesting to see. Yeah, and that's all I got. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate it. Definitely leave a like if you can. It definitely helps out. And I will catch you later. Take care.